The biggest and hardest thing about being in the public eye, especially if you're a YouTuber, is knowing how to deal with constructive criticism. Knowing how to brush things away and not take things so personally. And knowing how to work on self-character development. If you have people telling you, Lowtiergod, you need to relax, you need to chill, you need to relax a little bit, try not to get too mad, try not to be too racist, and he goes and ban that person for trying to give them helpful advice, it goes to show you that this guy has never been able to control his own emotions. And recently he's going on a little spat about how he's going to shoot viewers and trolls because they teabag them in Tekken. Tekken, a game that's very competitive, and people who are really good in Tekken, and people who studied the game, who labs the game, is something that Lowtiergod don't believe in doing. He said it himself that he don't even lab. He likes to learn to play the game just by trial and error, going into rank matches and testing his luck. And that's not the best way to get good at a video game. It's not the best way to get good at a fighting game. But when you're telling someone that you're going to shoot them because you don't know how to accept constructive criticism, then my man, that tells me that you've never been able to control yourself. You've never been able to just sit down and look in the mirror and look at who you are as a person. Dude, you are making live death threats on YouTube. And I'm really hoping that some of us, detractors alike, and even Lowtiergod supporters themselves actually reported this guy, which I doubt they did, because they really look at Lowtiergod like he's a really God complex or some type of hero or some type of savior to YouTube. And you just, certain things you just can't get to those guys. But personally speaking, guys, I just think that this is going on way too long. I did my part. YouTube didn't find anything wrong with this channel, but I just think that this is something that we really gotta crack down on, guys. We really have to get YouTube to focus their target Lowtiergod. You can't be threatening people on YouTube and threatening to shoot them and threatening to kill them and blasting their kneecaps off because they said something that you didn't like, or they said something that you don't agree with. I understand, man. I understand that when people are making fun of you, it hurts. I understand that, but you're too much of a big baby to know how to not take things personal. I don't care what you say. I don't care what the circumstances is. You're a bully. You've always been a bully. You don't believe in just respect. You don't believe in respecting other people. You don't believe in respecting yourself. And if you did respect yourself, you wouldn't be this way. And one thing I noticed about narcissists is that they don't believe they're doing anything wrong. They believe their own shit. They believe that they're always in the right. They believe that narcissist people really believe that they are gold and that they are 100%. And that's why you have guys like Elliot Rogers, the incel, you know, who turned out a complete buffoon. And Lowtiergod is one of those guys. I don't believe our story that Lowtiergod rapes. I believe that Elena was his only serious girlfriend. I don't believe anything Lowtiergod says. Lowtiergod is an open book. And he's definitely some people, guys, take a really close look at Del Wilson. And you will see, this is something that I seen, something that Juna Keen seen, and a whole lot of other detractors. We've seen this. He's a phony. He's a fraud. And no matter what he says, everything he says will always come back to bite him because he's a liar. But guys, just be careful out there. You know, just make sure that if you are using Lowtiergod videos, make sure that you don't use his clips, because I do hear that he is currently going on a false copyright spree. So just make sure that you guys aren't using his clips, and if you are, just pretty much just counter claim it, and the video will be back.